Hey folks, how you doing? How you been? Laducium here, and I am going to play a little bit more of Hearthstone. We're going to play some ranked games. I've made a new priest deck called Bad Wolf, mostly because I have Doctor Who on my mind, and I'm going to see if I can do well with it. It's a little bit different from my other priest deck in that it doesn't have any cards over 6 mana, so it focuses more on dealing quicker damage rather than dealing lots of damage over time or something. I don't know. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to get rid of the Faceless Manipulator, keep these two, because who knows what kind of priest warlock this is. Hopefully it's not a zoo deck. I'm not sure if this can stand up well against a zoo deck, but we'll see. Working B, alright, but maybe Haunted Creeper with Power Word Shield, and then I just keep healing it. Could be the ways to go. Also, that gets me a card eventually. Zombie Chow's not a bad card to play, especially with Power Word Shield. So let's see what my opponent does. Argent Squire. Okay. Loot Hoarder. I'll play Loot Hoarder later. Let's go ahead and, you know what? Do face damage. He's gonna coin into something, probably a taunt, maybe? Yeah, it's fine. Alright, so what I'm thinking is we hit this thing for 2, then we heal ourselves up, and we use Power Word Shield to make this even better, and we get Loatheb. Nice, so now it's a 2/5. So then we could play the Senjin Shield Master and keep this stuff alive. And I could potentially do 3 damage next turn if I really want to. I'm not sure that I do, but we'll find out. Just gonna life tap. And I do have an Akanai Soul Priest in here somewhere, so if I can get that, I can kill the Zombie Chow and deal 5 damage versus, well, not dealing 5 damage. So he's going to play another Argent Squire and attack me directly. Or I could play my own Death Lord, which is tempting. And I don't know what I want to use Power Word Shield on. I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket, but we'll just keep buffing up the Zombie Chow, I guess, and keep attacking that. Alrighty, so we'll see how this goes. I didn't want to play the Senjin Shield Master because that could die relatively easily versus the Death Lord, which does not, or is not as relatively easy to die. Now he might have Power Overwhelming, which he does. Still gonna take a little while to get through. What I have, Soulfire, does 4 damage. Loses a Harvest Golem, Power Overwhelming. And he gets a Void Terror without triggering its ability, which is good. Power Overwhelming will kill that on the next turn. Now he's got 3 mana, and potentially he can do 3 damage. He's gonna life tap. And that's it. Okie dokie. And plays a Void Walker. So I'm thinking we play a Senjin Shield Master. And we kill this thing. The Void Walker, because we can. And I'm going to not play the Northshire Cleric right now, even though I could. If I really wanted to. So more taunts. More taunts is good. We did get Shadow Word Death, which will allow me to take out any really big creatures he puts out there, of course. None of those are it yet. Okay. Alrighty. You're not going to kill my zombie chow. Not that easily. Although you might be able to on the following turn. Or you can attack me directly. It's all good. And Lord Walker Cho. Just slightly annoying, but I'm not casting any spells right now, so that's okay. We'll trade the spider for that, see what we get. Cabal Shadow Priest. That's kind of unfortunate because I would have liked to have gotten some cards out of it. That will prevent any spells from being cast. I'm thinking we do this. We heal this, see what we get. Maybe I'll get something really good. Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't play that. Okay. Crap. Alright, we'll just kill the wolf. And play our Loot Hoarder. I could have gotten a card there. I messed up. Not playing any spells yet, so it doesn't matter. And if my opponent plays spells, well, he's just giving me spells, so it's nice. A lot of creatures on the board. Managed to take some damage, but still, those taunts really paid off. 18 to 16, so he's not outdrawing me by that many cards either, which is nice. Plays Knife Juggler. It's a little annoying, although I do have a lot of creatures for him to hit. And a Flame Imp, which is going to hit him. And that kills one of my spiders, so not the end of the world. And he's probably going to kill my zombie chow, if I were to guess. Yep. And that's going to heal him for 5. Frustrating. A little frustrating, but not the end of the world. We are going to trade the 1/1 into this, methinks. We're going to trade the 2/1 into that, get a Harvest Golem, and I think it's time that we start getting a good Undertaker going. We'll play Undertaker, play Harvest Golem, buffs up the Undertaker. We'll play Zombie Chow, buffs it up even more. We'll kill that, because right now the Lord Walker Cho is going to benefit me, because I'm not casting spells. And we'll heal this, so our Cabal Shadow Priest. At that point I could not have gotten a card from Northshire Clerk, because I was down 1 mana. That's annoying. Silence will ruin my thing there. Oh well. What can you do? Boo. But otherwise, I'm doing okay. My opponent life taps and plays Deathlord. Just slightly annoying, but not the end of the world. I do have enough. I have 8 damage right here to kill it. Yeah. So we'll kill the Deathlord there, see what we get. Maybe it's something good. Maybe it's okay. Maybe it's... we'll heal up our Zombie Chow, because I want to keep that alive. Get another Defender of Argus. Could be useful. But I think I'll trade this for that first. And play Loatheb. He plays another Voidwalker. My opponent's got taunts as well. Too many of them, frankly. And Doomguard, which is annoying. Now I'm going to kill that Lore Walker and use Shadow Word Death on the Doomguard. Depending on what he kills with it, maybe I won't. He's going to attack me directly. Okay. Fair enough. So, here's what we're going to do. How are we going to kill that? I'm going to run this into that, killing it. Run this into Cho, killing it. Use Shadow Word Death to kill that. Get me a card with this guy. Another Loot Hoarder, that's good. And then use Defender of Argus to set up some taunts. And then everybody else gets to hit him in the face. And that's the end of that. Good! That went well. I like it. I can't say it'll always happen that way, but let's keep going. It felt kind of sloppy, that deck, but it worked out. So I'm glad it worked out. It just didn't feel like a definitive victory. It felt more like I was just playing against somebody who wasn't getting good RNG and kind of got unlucky. So we'll see. Now we're playing against the mage. We have Undertaker, Dark Cultist. Yeah, that's a good combination of cards. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So, but I'm always happy to beat a Zulok. So whenever I can beat a Zulok deck, well, I'm glad for it. So, because the more I can discourage that behavior, the happier I'll be. And Murloc decks, I just don't like the whole Zoo thing. We'll play the Undertaker. It's just too good not to play with Haunted Creeper and Dark Cultist. Light Warden could be useful. This is a good turn 1 play as well. But we'll see. Alright, so this is a good opportunity to play Haunted Creeper. Haunted Creeper. Unfortunately, I'll probably end up losing this to the Mage Hero ability. Do I want to do that? Yeah. I mean, I have no way to keep that alive. So I might as well. Because he's going to be able to use his hero ability to kill that. And that's fine, because then I could throw out the Light Warden out there. Yeah, so that's his turn. Or I could put the Dark Cultist out there, but I'm thinking Light Warden and I heal myself. And this gets buffed up to a 3-2. And now we've got some stuff to work with. Frostbolt incoming in 3, 2, 1. No, Arcane Intellect. Okay, good. I'll take it. Means we can use Senjin Shield Master here to keep this stuff alive, and we can hit our opponent for 4. And I can start hiding behind some taunts. What do you have for 5 mana? Used your coin. Knife Juggler for 2. And Unstable Ghoul. And Leper Gnome. Okay, you're just giving me stuff to heal though. I hope you realize. I will have to kill that, so I'm thinking, how do I want to kill that? If I sacrifice this, I could get this buffed up, which is tempting. But then I will lose these other things. So here's what I'm thinking. We kill this, it'll deal 1 damage to everyone, killing the gnome. Unfortunately. These guys are going to be asleep. But I heal this up. Becomes a 5-2. I play the Dark Cultist. And I hit my opponent for 5. So I'm going to go for more damage rather than trying to get the Gurbashi Berserker out there. I could have played the Gurbashi, but then I would have lost this on the following turn. And I didn't want to do that. Okay, good. Can't use his hero ability on that, but he can use his hero ability to now trade that for that. Which stinks. Now, we play that, and we trade that for that. Unfortunately, it hits everybody, but it buffs that up. And frankly, I don't see a problem with buffing that up as well. Maybe I should have saved it had I known a Light Warden was coming. But this will stay alive at least for a little while until he gets Polymorph or something. Or Flame Strike, but I can avoid the Flame Strike on the following turn by just healing that. And we'll keep hitting him in the face. Cabal Shadow Priest could be fun, but I don't need a 1-1. So instead we'll play this. I guess I'll kill that and heal this, get it out of flame strike range, buff that up. Do I want to play that? No. We'll see if he has a flame strike. It's very possible. Yep. He's got 5 cards. That polymorph. Polymorph my Gurabashi. It's gonna be such a beautiful thing. Let's grow some vegetables. One of each kind. There we go. Now our garden has a diverse bioculture. Not a monoculture. Monocultures are very bad. I can go on and on discussing what I don't like about monocultures, but then again, that's boring. But they expose you to infection, a lot of bad things. That's very annoying, of course, for various reasons, but even at 8 mana, Shadow Word Death seems like an okay move here. Boom. And we'll just take a turn to clear that out. So basically, nobody really gained much there, except I took out 2 cards with 1 card.
Truth is my shield.
Don't like it. Don't like it. What can I do? Well, I can run the Light Warden into that, or I can heal this, run it in. Hear me out. We heal this. It's 6. We run this in here. And we run that in there. And we play another Dark Cultist. I don't want to play the Zombie Chows until I can get like Nakanai Soul Priest or something. Because then that would just be bad. Oh, come on with the taunts. Cut it out. That does actually help buff up my minion. That doesn't help me, but that's okay. I have my own Loatheb, which is nice. So we'll go ahead and play that. Making things like Flame Strike impossible. And he can kill this thing. Unfortunately, the Dark Cultist with his Sludge Belcher will buff up Loatheb, but well, what can you do? But he's going to attack me directly. Good. That'll allow me to live and also draw cards. Loot Hoarder. Well, that'll be useful for later. So we'll kill one of these with that. And then we'll kill this. Yep, come on. With that. Now we're good for now. Don't tell me. You son of a bitch. And all I get is a Northshire Cleric. Ah. That's not going to help me because he'll kill that and then have the Zombie Chows. So we'll play this.
Let me change your...
You know what? We'll play this in the hopes that... Yeah. In the hopes that he leaves that alone and he gets cocky or something. And then I could play the Zombie Chows.
For the Lich King!
Nope, he's going to work on killing that. That's fine. If that's the way you want to play it. Of course, Zombie Chows are then less useful, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and kill this. Then we'll play this. Then we'll play that. Get a card. We get our own Sludge Belcher. Okay. This is going very slowly and painfully. Alright, so you got a mana worm. And a sorcerer's apprentice. I don't have any AoE, so this was going to make that part very difficult to work around. But we will kill this thing. We'll heal ourselves, see what we get. Defender of Argus. Could be very useful. Not gonna lie. I think I'll play the Defender of Argus. I'll play the Harvest Golem here, and then play Defender of Argus around it. And then the big question is, do I want to sacrifice my Northshire Cleric, which is my main card draw ability right now, to take this out, the Water Elemental? I kind of do. Just to reduce the damage from what he has available.
Right away.
Especially if he's got another Flame Strike or something up his sleeve. So we'll just get rid of that. He has another Spectral Knight. Very annoying. At least he's going to have to trade some cards into this to get rid of what I have on the board. Makes my life a little easier. Alrighty, so we'll trade the 2-1 for that Spectral Knight. We'll play our Sludge Belcher. We'll buff up our Sludge Belcher, make sure it lives longer. We'll buff up our Sludge Belcher even more. And then we'll attack for 3. And see how it goes. We're tied for health. Really can't play those zombie chows unless I want to give him health. I could. They're going to be a little tough to kill, but a Flame Strike will get him 10 health. And that is just unacceptable. Unless he runs out of cards and I can be guaranteed that he can't kill them. In which case I could play him, but it's just not worth the damage they can do. I don't think is worth the amount of health my opponent can get. It would have been much better earlier on, and I had them with the Undertaker, and I could have played, you know, if I could have played Undertaker turn 1, both of these turn 2, much more useful. Would have kept my Undertaker alive. Gonna hit that for 1. Alright, it's fine. Do whatever. Whatever you need to do there. But Thought Steal. Let's get some cards. You know what? Yes. Alright.
Excuse me.
Do I want to kill that? Yeah. And then we heal that so he can't kill it easily, and then we attack. Don't get a Flame Strike. Don't get a Flame Strike. Don't get a Flame Strike. Please. I figure the word please would help. That's almost as bad, actually. Not as bad, but almost as bad. So, I don't know what I want to run into that, but I'm thinking I'll run this and this in. Hit him for 2, heal myself, play the Loot Hoarder. You know, at this point, let's play a Zombie Chow. Hope he doesn't have a Flame Strike up his sleeve, because I need to start doing damage. And that's what's happening. And I don't have that many more creatures. I do still have Sylvanas in my deck. So I do have that to look forward to. But aside from Sylvanas, I don't think I have much else that I could really play. I only have 4 cards. And you only have 1 card, so I'm not quite sure what you're deciding on. But eventually you're going to have to make up your mind. Alright. So he's going to kill that with a fireball to heal himself for 5. That's what he was deciding on. Gets me a card. Faceless Manipulator actually does not help me. But Sylvanas does.
I have no time for games.
And I could Faceless Manipulate Sylvanas if needed. That was a good decision there to fireball the zombie chow, get yourself 5 more health. It's going to Arcane Intellect, which will actually potentially get him a Flame Strike or another Fireball, which unfortunately kills my Sylvanas. That really stinks. Mirror Images stinks. God damn it. Seriously? Is this just going to come down to who runs out of cards first, and then we're going to... then we're going to fight it out. You know what? Sludge Belcher, Faceless Manipulator. There, I hope you're happy. Alright. Don't get a rag. Please, no Ragnaros. Okay, good. I was concerned this is going to come out to... Okay. Come down to who runs out of health first. Via just continuously playing through. Hey, we get a daily quest in there. Alright, let's play one more. Let's see if we can at least do 25 damage. Get another daily quest. That was painful. That game just went on forever. It could have come down to we both run out of cards and then we just start losing damage. In which case I have the clear advantage because I can heal myself. Now we're playing against Josu. Jose? A priest. Powered Shield, Light Warden's a good combo. I'm going to throw the Sludge Belcher back and get Undertaker, which is good too, as well. Not sure what I want to play first. Maybe the Undertaker. As well, we'll see what we draw. Let's start with the Undertaker. See if he has Northshire Cleric. I hope not. So I don't want him to necessarily get cards that way. Because I can buff up the Undertaker a lot better. Play Zombie Chow. Okay. And a Northshire Cleric, which is annoying. What do I get for 2? Lothab, which doesn't help me. I can buff this up to 4 mana, to +4. Which will allow him to get cards. He'll get me a card. Gets me a Northshire Cleric, which doesn't help me this turn. And then I hit something. Well, let's hit him directly. And see what he has. Hopefully he can't kill that on the following turn. Because it would be nice if I can keep that alive. So he's just going to get some cards from that. It's annoying. What can I say? Shadow Word Death isn't going to help me. So I have a choice. I could play the Light Warden, heal this, and get this to a state where it can kill one of these 2 cards. Or I could play a Northshire Cleric, heal this, get a card, but then the Northshire Cleric would die in the following turn. So I think Light Warden heal is the smarter thing to do. Oop. Unfortunately, it gets him another card. It does buff up my Light Warden, though. And I could hopefully use that. He's got his own Undertaker, slightly annoying. And another Zombie Chow, which buffs up his Undertaker. And he's going to use that to kill that, which is also slightly annoying. How am I going to get rid of this stuff? Alright, well this works. So we put out our own Zombie Chow. Buffs this up. We kill his Northshire Cleric. And then, you know what? I could throw the Zombie Chow, the Northshire Cleric out there, but it will just die. So I'm just going to heal this to 5. And we're good. Now we've got pretty much the same exact board. So there. Hope you're happy. Priest versus Priest. He did get 2 more cards, unfortunately, because of the Northshire Cleric play. But maybe if I'm clever, I could kind of pull off the same thing.
Embrace the void.
Okay, plays the Akanai Soul Priest. And Circle of Healing does 4 damage to everything. Including killing me and healing him. Annoying. Okay, this will die. I don't have the mana to play that, so Light Warden. Unfortunately, he can just use his hero ability to kill that, so maybe I shouldn't have played anything. I'm not sure. I could have waited a turn and used my own Akanai Soul Priest. Yeah, that would have been the better thing to do. Alright, fine. You win this round. And then I could play my own Zombie Chow. Alright. What can you do? Kind of going back and forth here. Trading health and mana. That's interesting. Basically, the same cards. Going back and forth. We have very similar decks. Josu, Hosu. We have a Death Lord. Too funny. Too funny. Alright, you've got 8 mana. I do want to play my Lotheb eventually, but right now it's more of getting through and being able to do some damage. Now I can kill that next turn. Another Sludge Belcher. And you're going to heal that up for 2. Alright. So if I kill the Zombie Chow, how am I going to do this? Let's think about this. I can kill the... If I run the Sludge Belcher into this, it goes down to 4. This plus the Zombie Chow will kill it. So, Sludge Belcher. Or I could use my hero ability to kill it. We'll see what card I get. It'll be interesting. What creature? Maybe it'll be good. Loot Hoarder is not great. Then I could run this into that, doing 5 damage to him. I could finish this off with this, and then play me a Lotheb. Prevent him from doing anything clever. And it's not the best because I'll use my Sludge Belcher, but I did clear some stuff out. I do have possibility of using another Death Lord. Jesus. Of using my Northshire Clerk for some heals, which is good. Let's see what we get. But I'd rather heal Lotheb, so boom. Lotheb. Let's see if we get anything good. Thought Steal could be good. Let's see if we get anything good from the Loot Hoarder. Harvest Golem could have potential. Undertaker. Okay, so because we got the Undertaker, let's play the Harvest Golem. And let's Haunted Creeper. That puts it at 3-4. As a priest, he shouldn't have that much, except for maybe Mass Silence. But he shouldn't have that much to get rid of a full board like this. Holy Nova would only do so much. Arcanine Soul Priest, okay. And then Group... Nope, Shadow or Death. Alright, fair enough. He's gonna... Circle of Healing. Ah! So frustrating. Then he plays his own Undertaker. Alright, if I power word shield, I still won't keep it alive. So let's do this, Thought Steal. That might help me. Except not this, right this second. So, how am I going to get out of this? Power word shield gets me a card. 11 cards. Because here's what I can do. Northshire Cleric's okay. I kill that. I play my Northshire Cleric. I heal this. I get another card. Cabal Shadow Priest could be useful for the Loot Hoarder on the following turn. And I play my own Loot Hoarder. That's something. Plays another Loot Hoarder. Jesus. It's basically the same deck going back and forth. And he's going to kill that with whatever he has there.
I have no time
And he
for
plays Sylvanas, which is fine. Because I'll just use Shadow Word Death on it. I can't Faceless Manipulate it because then I'll just be giving him a Sylvanas. So that's an important thing to keep in mind. And so, because I don't want him getting more cards, I would love to Cabal Shadow Priest and take his Loot Hoarder, but if I do, then I'd have to run both Loot Hoarders into Sylvanas to prevent him from getting cards that way. So, not a great idea. So I think the best bet that I have is to do this. We both get a card. Then I destroy Sylvanas with that. Then I play Sludge Belcher. And then let's heal ourselves. 7 to 9 cards. Well, it's alright. It's going. It's coming along. You and I have very similar decks, and it's kind of annoying. It's entertaining, but annoying. Mind control, of course. Fine. Fine. So we'll Faceless Manipulate this. And we'll put Baron Rivendare out. You could have a Cabal Shadow Priest. I'm actually going to save the Cabal Shadow Priest for when he gets Baron Rivendare. Loot Hoarder? Yeah. I don't have a mind control in this deck myself, but that's okay. Also, the Cabal Shadow Priest could go very well with the Loot Hoarder or this thing. Unless, don't Shadow Word Pain. Holy fire. Damn it. Damn it, man. Dark Cultist, okay. Thanks. You know what? Fine. I'll play that so we can get double the card draw. I got 2 Dark Cultists, which is tempting. So screw it. Double Dark Cultist. Which gives me double Death Rattle if he kills one of them first before he kills the Baron. And if he plays his own Baron, Cabal Shadow Priest will steal it away. Oh, you son of a...
The damned stand ready.
You bastard. So that buffs that up. So just to get silly...
Let me change your mind.
My fate is
Just to get silly. We'll steal it back. Oh, come on. That's annoying. Very annoying, because I was depending on some of those things. That might win it for him, frankly. I don't have a Mass Dispel myself, although I do have my Garbashi Berserker. Plus this could steal something good for me. So we'll play this. We'll play this. Which will allow me to kill that. And hopefully you don't have another mind control or another silence. And I can get the Gorobashi Berserker to do things. To do terrible things to you. So you killed my Baron. You've sunk my Baron ship. So he's got Kern. My last card, Defender of Argus, is okay. We'll do this. We'll play Sylvanas. I don't want to double trigger his hero abilities there, so we'll just do it that way. And maybe, just maybe, I can get control of something good.
Is someone injured?
Gets a Northshire Cleric. Gets to draw a card. So I'm out of cards. I can't do anything. He's almost out of cards. That Baron needs to die, unfortunately. Don't. Oh, you son of a bitch! Said don't. What part of don't you understand? Alright, get me something good. Don't get me the Northshire Clerk. Yes! Yes. Okay, good. That works. Alright, I'm going to experience fatigue here, but we will actually encourage the fatigue and hit him directly. So I'm actually going to look forward to healing my cards to see if I can't encourage him to fatigue out. In addition to... Alright. Wow. That was fun, but annoying. But kind of fun. We had very similar decks there. So we get the daily, and we get all the challenges. Oh no, we were so close. Alright, well, let's do one more. I can at least get the daily. Even if I lose, I'll at least get that daily challenge completed. I kind of wanted to leave it on the high note because it was such a good high note after that game, but I also want to get these daily challenges complete, so might as well record it because I was going to continue playing anyways. We're playing against Juice Manju, another priest. I hope this doesn't take as long as that last one here. So all of these are going to go back except for Power Word Shield, because I want to get my early combo, which is something like this. Good. I can work with this. Greetings.
Greetings.
Light Warden's not a bad place to start.
Is someone injured?
He's got a Northshire Cleric. Northshire Cleric is not a bad place to start. If I do Light Warden, he can run the Cleric into it, heal it, but this will get buffed up as well.
In the light's name.
So let's see how he responds to that. He might kill it. If he has something like Smite, he can definitely kill it. Or Shadow Word Pain. Yeah, Holy Smite.
The light protects me.
He plays an Argent Squire. Fair enough. Another Northshire Cleric. Well, as much as fun as playing Northshire Cleric, well, I could Northshire Cleric Power Word Shield and hope he doesn't have... He only has 2 cards. So, do I hope he doesn't have... But then I'll draw cards for him. I can just heal out of it and wait a turn, and next turn I could Senjin Shieldmaster. So let's see if... what happens. My desire to prevent him from getting cards... He plays an Acidic Swampooze, is overruling my good sense to probably play my own stuff. But we'll coin Senjin Shieldmaster. He's got enough to get by it with what he has on the board, but he's going to have to put all of his cards into it, basically. Alternatively, if he has Shadow Word Pain, he can just kill it. If he has another smite, he might be able to get through. But we'll see. Don't have Shadow Word Pain. Come on. RNG, don't screw me over like this. Okay, he doesn't have Shadow Word Pain. He does have Power Word Shield, which will allow him to keep the Cleric alive, get a card. Oh well. Oh, come on, RNG. You're really fucking me over here. Seriously, RNG. Shadow Word Death, something. Light Warden, something. So I used both Power Word Shields there because I need to get some sort of board presence. I have shit on the board and can't do much with it, unfortunately. So would have loved to have saved those Power Word Shields for later, but right now maybe I can get a creature out there. Maybe the card draw will help. So he does run everything he has into it, and he will get a card. Defender of Argus does not help me, except I can Light Warden Defender of Argus. So that's something. But he'll be able to kill it. What else? Dark Cultist. Dark Cultist is a good place. It's a good thing. So we'll play Dark Cultist. And heal ourselves. Then I can Sylvanas and maybe work something out. But let me get some board control here. For the love of crap, please. RNG is not with me on this one. And all I need to do is do 3 damage to my opponent to actually be able to at least get the daily quest. So let's also now forget about that. Okay. Okay, yeah, he's gonna obviously kill it. And heal that for 2. Get a card. He's getting card draw where he shouldn't be, as far as I'm concerned. Loot Hoarder could be fun. Could be useful. So do I want a Loot Hoarder? Defender of Argus, kind of. Gets me more cards, but Sylvanas could be better. And if he kills Sylvanas, I get one of his cards out of it. So I will. Because then next turn I could Light Warden, Loot Hoarder, Defender of Argus, and just put up some sort of front here to hopefully defend against some of this BS that's going on. So he is going to heal that for a card. It's annoying that he gets to outdraw me like this, but with the 2 Northshire Clerks, I hope to be able to get my own card draw in there very soon. Now, are you going to sacrifice the 2 cards you have on the board to kill that, is the question. Or are you going to attack me directly? That's good. I can live with that, actually. So here's what's going to happen. Sylvanas kills that. Right? Because it needed to die. Play Northshire Cleric.
Someone injured?
I play Defender of Argus. I heal Sylvanas. We both get a card, unfortunately, but that's okay. And we're off to something. And now if he tries to use his Northshire Cleric, at least I get cards too. He's got 8 cards, 14. I mean, we're about equal. We're close to it. I've got 6 cards, but more on the board. I just don't like any of this. Then I could work Light Warden in there somewhere, or maybe Loot Hoarder or something. Light Warden, another Northshire Cleric, and start going crazy on the heals. Or Undertaker, Harvest Golem, Loot Hoarder, and get some stuff that way. You know I'm going to heal Sylvanas on the following turn, so you got to decide. Your time's going to run out eventually. There you go. Yes, get me the sweet, sweet cards. And you're going to run out of time. 6 mana, Shadow or Death. That was bound to happen. I get your Northshire Cleric. However, so that's fine too. So I do want to kill that.
Right away.
So we'll do this,
Right away.
and we'll do that just to be a dick about it, and do this with our Northshire Clerics, and that, and we'll play this guy, and I'll play the Light Warden.
Name.
And then I'll heal my Northshire Cleric, so I get 2 more cards. Nice.
That minion already attacked. That minion already attacked.
Oh, crap. I didn't realize that minion already attacked. And then I get my Light Warden buffed up a little bit. So I hope he doesn't have Holy Nova, but even if he does, this lives, this lives, this lives. So most of what I have lives. And I'm getting cards, and yeah, we're good. I don't want to get too many cards because I'm going to start running out eventually. But I've caught up on the card draw. Now it's just a matter of maybe getting a crazy Undertaker out there. Okay. So you get to kill my Cleric. One of them. I mean, Shadow Madness could be very good in situations like this.
Embrace the void.
And Akanai Soul Priest. Alright. And what else you got for 1 mana? Shadow Word is a Power Word Shield. You've sunk my Light Warden ship. But that's fine. I get it back. Cabal Shadow Priest will not help me right this second. What we will do is Undertaker. Harvest Golem. Buff that up. Heal this up. Get another card. Thought Steal could be fun, but I have plenty of cards as is. Zombie Chow maybe, but I'm thinking more along the lines of... Let's play the Loot Hoarder. Buff that up some more. Then everybody just attacks. And does a bunch of damage. Good. We're getting there. We're getting somewhere at least. No. Sorry. Gotta go that way. You can use your hero ability to heal. Or Holy Nova, which will kill your own card too. So that's something.
Is someone injured?
So I could play the Akanai Soul Priest, run this in there, Akanai Soul Priest to get by. Or I could do something else, which I'm thinking is not a terrible idea. If I do Defender of Argus on here, keep this guy alive basically. Heal this guy up some more. Make him even more powerful. Yes, it gives my opponent cards, that's fine. Throw the cultist out there, buffing this up even more. Boom, hit that. Clear that out.
Right away.
Hit him for stuff. Move on. Six cards, 9 cards. Mountain Giant. Good for you. I do have Shadow or Death. Gotta remember that. Whoop. Sorry. I'm not really that sorry. Do I have enough for lethal? I might. I might not.
Well played. Well played. You have been.
Yeah. 5, 8, 9, 10, 12. I was very close to lethal. Alright, good. We got that. That was a good win. 12, 15. I did have lethal. Anyways, with that, I'm going to put a break right here. So, folks, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please show your support. Leave a like. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. Get updates whenever I post new stuff. And as always, my name is Laducium. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you guys tuning in. And I'll see you guys next time. Later.